Well, they said it wasn't possible. They said the E-mount would never have super fast lenses, it just couldn't be done. And then we started getting these big crazy 0.95 manual focus lenses, and as of a few days from now, hopefully, we're getting the Sigma 35mm f1.2, the world's fastest E-mount autofocus lens. And I've been lucky enough to get my hands on it first. Here's your first look at it. And, well, no, this isn't it, and I hope it doesn't look like this, but it actually might. But we do have some great sources and rumors, and we're going to dive in today and check out what those are. Here we go. So here we've got a nice big juicy reliable rumor that the Sigma 35 1.2 is on its way. And this will in fact be the fastest E-mount autofocus lens to date, not to mention the first native E-mount Sigma lens, which means hopefully faster, more accurate autofocus and just overall better performance. And it's kind of useless to speculate on things like sharpness and performance, but I'm sure we can expect the same amazing quality that we've come to expect in Sigma's Art series. And one thing that does make sense to chat about is the size of this lens, which matters to a lot of people. We get into the mirrorless systems because of the weight and size, and it's only natural that we should want something that's reasonably sized. Here's an example of a few lenses right now that we've got, the Samyang 35, and just for reference, this 35 1.4 comes in at about 4.5 inches long by 3 inches wide. And I think that's a really reasonable size for a lens this fast. But let's look at some of the other competition. Let's take Canon's RF 50 and 85 1.2s. Although wildly expensive, these lenses look to be great performers, and if you look at the size of these things, Canon's really pushing the limits of what's possible when it comes to engineering of these new lenses. And because the new Sigma won't just be a Sigma lens with a big MC11 adapter on it, let's hope it's a little bit more reasonable. And breaking news, it's a good thing I was too tired to finish this video last night, because we just got another unconfirmed rumor, not quite as reliable, but they're fairly certain it's quite accurate. We're now hearing that it's going to be a July or August announcement. It'll have a premium construction, lots of high resolution elements in the construction, and record low aberrations. And it looks like a scientist gave us this rumor because it will have record MTF of any lens at f1.2, which basically means it's going to be really sharp. And this is awesome because when you pay lots of money for a really fast lens, you really expect and want it to be sharp wide open. It's also said to have an ultra fast and silent autofocus, also made for video. And this is huge as more and more people rely on their cameras for video now. And that's really most of what we've got so far. What do you guys think? Personally, I'd be a little bit more excited to see a 50 or an 85 1.2, but that's just me. We gotta start somewhere, and if this lens does live up to the hype, who knows what they'll be releasing soon. Mirrorless is definitely here to stay, and it shows as we're getting more and more dedicated E-mount lenses from all sorts of companies. It's been an exciting few months for us Sony shooters, and it looks to be just getting better and better. Also keep an eye out for the official release of the Tamron 17-28, which is definitely turning some heads. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, consider hitting that like and subscribe button, and of course drop your questions and comments down below. Like always guys, make mistakes, be yourself, and get out there and take some more pictures. See you next time.